Well, as a county commissioner, I don't know that I'd have a whole lot to do with the direction that Mitchell Community College is going to go in. I think that's left to the people who are in charge of running Mitchell Community College. Now, you know, certainly we fund that a little bit, and I think we should probably continue at about the same rate. And I would just have to defer to the leadership that's in charge of Mitchell Community College.
Mr. Weeks.
County Commissioner, current county commissioners have probably done more to increase funding for Mitchell Community College than any previous commissioners on record. We understand the importance of Mitchell Community College and how it affects everyone's lives, not only in the people that we train for our workforce, but the many, many young folks who start out their education at Mitchell and later transfer to other colleges, and we hope to eventually come back here. We've gone out of our way to increase our funding to help them for building projects. We helped them with the COPS recently to build a new workforce development center. Also, currently we're under construction of the new, I'm not sure the name of the building yet, center over on Walnut Street, which is going to be a great addition to Mitchell College and help provide space. It's part of the county commissioner's requirements, as they are with any other schools, the school systems in the county. We have to provide the facilities. Mitchell College does not have any other way of receiving funds. They receive their state funds like the schools, public schools do for their teachers, but the county is still required to provide facilities.
We'll name it the Williams Center.
I agree.
I think that we're doing our part with Mitchell Community College. I've been part of that effort. I just want to take the opportunity to say that one of the great things about Mitchell Community College is that they do teach our young folks, primarily folks from our county, skills and trades where they can go out and they can make a living, and it's a value-added trade. And so we get a lot of benefit. Our county gets a lot of direct benefit from that. They train a lot of the folks who end up going to work for county government as well. But the big driver for keeping Mitchell Community College as a viable and keeping it as effective as it is Mitchell Community College is the secret weapon on industrial recruitment. When an industry comes in here and they are going to make widgets, it is amazing how responsive Mitchell is about going in and helping set up a training program so that the operators and the technicians and the maintenance folks who can go work in that factory will have the skill set that they need so that when that employer comes into the county, that there's a mechanism or a route for people to get the training that they need to work there. And that's been a real great tool for us to recruit the kind of industry that we want in the county. Thanks.
Okay. As an economic development tool, we need to focus on education of Iredell's future workforce. There's a board that will make the operational decisions of Mitchell, and Mitchell is an integral part of Iredell County. One thing that is sort of out there is we need to focus on, as far as Mitchell's concerned, on the North Carolina Research Campus. This is a university partnership that's in Annapolis in Cabarrus County that will come to find it as an employment incubator. So Mitchell will one day, the students that Mitchell trains and teaches will one day be employed by businesses that are created from this institution.
Thank you, Mr. Howell.
Yep. Unfortunately, with our economic times, you know, for example, Freightliner laying off 1,500 jobs. Our community college is going to be met with a challenge to help retrain our workforces so they can continue to be viable in our communities. If additional funding is needed, if we can find the funds, that is very important. We have to be, as leaders, as county commissioners, Mitchell College Board of Trustees, our education board, we have to be proactive. We can no longer sit back and be reactive to the times. We have to forecast the future. We have to try to have a crystal ball. We have to try to plan better than we have before, plan smarter, and understand things are not always going to be, nothing's going to be cheaper. But we can save money in the long run with smarter planning. So, again, with the economic times, we have to continue to support our community college, because that will continue to retrain our workforces and make them viable back into society and our work trades.